I am going to attack with Syrup Storm. Bam! I feel a little sore in my arms.
Oh!
Bam! Oh. Prize card 2. Bam! Oh, this is hot.
Oh?
This is hot.
Hello and welcome, Pokemon trainers, to the first electrifying episode of the Pokemon Trading Card Game Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown Showdown. I'm your host, Alison Mattingly, and today we're going to be exploring the world of Pokemon like you have never seen before. Our first guest is a powerhouse in pretty much every sense of the word, an actor, artist, and athlete who has not only starred in your favorite movies and television shows, but has also inspired millions with his fitness journey and infectious positivity. Please join me in welcoming the one, the only, Terry Crews.
Hey, Allison. How you doing? Oh. You got to get that out of the way. Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you so much for being here today, and welcome back to the Geek and Sundry table.
I've never played Pokemon before, but I am ready to learn.
I promise you, by the end of this, you will be an official Pokemon trainer.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
All right, but before we get going, there is only one thing I love more than playing Pokemon. And that's opening up some packs.
Ooh, I love this. Fresh packs. It's like Christmas.
We're going to be opening up the Stellar Crown set today. This is the newest set.
I like this. I like it. Nothing like that new card smell.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Today, we're playing with the new Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown set and using some of the signature Stellar Tera type Pokemon to build our decks. These new Pokemon add such a fun dynamic that's sure to excite trainers and revolutionize gameplay. We just finished cracking open some packs. I'm a little jealous of Terry for pulling the Terapagos EX, but if you want to see all the incredible cards we pulled, be sure to check us out on TikTok and Instagram. And if you're here from those videos, welcome. All right, Terry, we opened up some packs. We got ourselves in the mood for some Pokemon, but before we get started, it's time for you to make the most important decision of any trainer's life. Who will be your partner Pokemon? Here we have the Hydrapple EX. Now, Hydrapple EX is going to be paired with the Teal Mask Ogerpon to generate a lot of grass energy and hit hard against your opponent's Pokemon. On the other side, we have the Terapagos EX. Now, Terapagos is all about building up your bench and hitting back with your Pokemon. Now, Terapagos is paired with a new stadium card called Area Zero Underdepths, which expands each player's bench to 8 Pokemon. So, which one will it be?
I'm big on visuals.
Yeah.
I'm just really big on visuals and feeling, and my intuition is all over this Hydrapple EX. Everything in me is calling out for this right now.
All right. It's time to determine who goes first. Ceremonially, we like to do a coin flip in the Pokemon Trading Card Game. Would you like heads or tails?
I'm going to go tails.
All right, let's see.
Come on, baby.
Tails never fails.
And
sure enough, that is tails.
yes, I felt the energy.
You're winning already.
I'm trying to tell you, I feel it.
All right, well, would you like to go first or second?
I'm going to go first. Let's do it.
Good luck.
I don't have anything I can play, so I'm going to have to give it to you.
So I will draw for turn. I'm going to go ahead and play a Nest Ball to search my deck. I am going to grab a Fan Rotom. So Fan Rotom is really great for this deck. Its ability Fan Call on my first turn allows me to search for 3 colorless type Pokemon with 100 HP or less and put them into my hand. So I am going to grab another Hoot, a Bouffalant, and a second Bouffalant. So Bouffalant's ability, Curly Wall, if I have at least 2 Bouffalant in play, allows all of my basic colorless Pokemon to take 60 less damage from my opponent's attacks. I think the only thing left that I can do is to use another Nest Ball and grab out a Terapagos EX. So with that, Terry, I will pass to you.
Okay, well, you know, I did notice I did have this basic Ogerpon.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
Here.
Now, what's great about Ogerpon is that if you have any grass energy in your hand, you can use its Teal Dance ability.
That's exactly what I wanted to do. I was going to put a basic energy under this Ogerpon.
Perfect. And with that, you also get to draw a card.
I get to draw one more. Boom. This is perfect. I'm going to use my professor's research.
You can also, since this has been out for a full turn, you can evolve it up to Dipling.
Well, I can't evolve this.
Yeah, so once it's been out for a full turn, you can evolve it.
I'm totally getting this. I'm going to evolve this thing.
Then use your professor's research. Perfect.
Research. Okay, here we go. I have another Ogre Pond.
All right.
There we are, and I'm going to use another basic energy.
Perfect.
With this.
With that, don't forget you get to draw another card as well.
To draw another card. Thank you. I'm going to use my Ultra Ball. Discard 2, but then I can search my deck for more Pokemon. I love this.
Perfect. Terry, one of the great things about the Pokemon Trading Card Game is the people we get to play it with, whether it's your friends, your family. If you could play this game with anybody, who would it be?
It would be my son, Isaiah. With a game like this, these trading card games, it gives us time to spend and talk. We're both kind of like-minded, and we really, really love gaming and games. He would be the one. I did find one. I have my basic Applin. Put this on my bench, and I'm going to reshuffle. Now I'm going to use my basic energy.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna leave it over to you now.
All right, well, you're in a really great place. What's really good about this deck is once it gets ramped up, it accelerates really fast. So I'm going to draw for turn. I will go ahead and evolve up my Hoot into a Knocked Out, and a Knocked Out has a really great ability called Jewel Seeker. So on the turn that I evolve it, when it evolves, I'm able to look into my deck and find 2 trainer cards there. So as I look through here, in the world of Pokemon, there are a lot of different types of trainers and gyms. Of the cards that you've seen today, is there any that sort of speaks to the type of gym leader that you would be?
Let's see, I would have to go with Boss's Orders. I love the term. I like the name. You know what I mean? It's like, hey. But you know what? I'm also a guy being under authority. I understand authority. You know, even on movie sets, there's a bit of a hierarchy, but I like it. It's like I give myself up to the director, and the director tells me what to do. And every business, every place, you can only have one leader.
Yeah.
Because, and it's not because they can be the boss. You know what I mean? There's somebody to blame when things go wrong. So that's the thing. I feel like in my gym, hey, this is how we're gonna do it. You know what I mean?
I love it. Everybody loves a good leader.
But you gotta be good.
You gotta be good.
You gotta be, because you have to care about everybody in the room. And that's really where I wanna be.
Absolutely. Well, with my Knocked Out, I'm gonna go ahead and grab Area 0 Underdepths and get ourselves another Nest Ball. I'm going to go ahead and first play my Area 0 Underdepths. Now, this is one of the new stadiums from this expansion, and what this does is it allows both players to have 8 bench Pokemon instead of 5.
Wow.
So that's great for both of us, but really great for me because Terapagos' attack is based off of how many bench Pokemon I have in play. With that, I'm also going to use my Nest Ball now that my bench is expanded, and I will search and grab another Terapagos EX. I will just go ahead and attach a basic grass energy. Let's shake things up a little bit. I'm gonna play my own supporter card this turn. I'm gonna play Iono. What this one does is we both take our hands and we will shuffle them up and place them at the bottom of our deck. And then we both draw cards, but the cards we draw are determined by how many prize cards we have left. So
we go 6, right?
So we do 6.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and play another Hoot that I drew, as well as another Terapagos EX. So my bench is full. I believe that's all I can do this turn, so I'll pass it back to you.
Okay, well, I do have another basic.
Perfect.
Up in here. I'm going to add this basic energy to the Teal Dance. So now I get to pull another card.
Yeah, you get to draw again.
Boom. And I got another basic energy.
Perfect, so you get Teal Dance once again.
Oh, and then I get to pull another card.
All right.
I like this.
Yeah.
Bam. And here we go to evolve this up to a Hydrapple.
All right.
And also, this is interesting, this Earthen Vessel.
Earthen Vessel is very great for this deck.
So I'm going to discard, and I can search my deck for 2.
For 2. Obviously, outside of playing the game, collecting is a huge part of the Pokemon TCG. Some people like to search for a specific Pokemon, others like to find amazing full arts. Is there any type of card that you've found yourself drawn to in the game so far?
Well, again, it's this Hydrapple. I love the healing powers that we were talking about here. It feels like, you know, at my age, I need it. it just sounds better to me. You know what I mean? I like the colors. I love the artwork, but the Hydrapple is what's really been drawing me right now. And the fact that I have it out here is perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
I'm gonna add this here.
So awesome.
And there's two.
Perfect.
I see it.
So now that Hydrapple, you can do 240 damage. Out of curiosity, do you have any other supporter cards in your hand?
I have Boss's Orders.
Oh!
Bam! I'm going to make your Terapagos active into the active spot and boss it up. I'm gonna boss it up right now. Bam!
All right. With your Syrup Storm doing 240 damage, my Bouffalot reduces it by 60, meaning I only take 180, but this is not a good position to be in. Obviously, Pokemon evolve and grow over time. How have you personally had any experiences of growth in your Pokemon journey?
It's funny, I moved to Los Angeles right around the time Pokemon came out. And it's so wild because the three little ones that we had grew up on Pokemon. This is something that if I had grown up as a little kid, I would have been all into this the whole time. And I think with the trading cards, it allows you to create a narrative in your mind that's probably better than what someone else could put together.
Yeah, one of the really great things about the new Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown expansion is the introduction of Stellar Tera type Pokemon. As you can see here, Terapagos' second attack, Crown Opal, utilizes 3 different types of energy, which is a little bit more of a challenge, but usually the results are very powerful and worth the challenge. I am looking to make Terry pay for that boss's orders. So to start, I'm going to evolve up my Noctowl and grab an Earthen Vessel and Bravery Charm. I immediately play both so I can bulk up my defenses, and since I have a full bench of 8 Pokemon, my Unified Beatdown will do 240 damage to Terry's Hydrapple. Unfortunately, that Hydrapple will just not go away. With that, I am at your mercy, Terry.
All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go
Iono. All right.
You know how to pill them out like so easy. I'm like a kindergartner here. All right, I have another basic Ogerpon.
Awesome.
Pow, I have energy.
Oh, perfect.
And add that to this
Awesome, using the teal
Ogerpon.
dance.
All right, and I have a really, really cool Applin. There we go. And
When you do that, you get to draw again.
Get to draw it. And I get to do it again.
Perfect, yeah.
Here we
You can
are.
do it again.
And I get to pull again. I am going to attack with Syrup Storm.
All right. You have officially knocked out my Terapagos, and you get to take your first 2 prize cards.
Yes. Prize card 1. Bam. Prize card 2. Bam. Oh, this is hot.
Oh?
This is hot.
So, Terry, you've already taken your first prize cards. I have to ask, Pokemon often form strong bonds with their trainers, much like the bonds that we form with our friends and family. As a family man yourself, how do you prioritize your relationships while maintaining such a busy career?
I ask my family what they like me to do. If I felt like my family wouldn't like it, I've actually turned it down. It's really, really wonderful when they enjoy seeing me do something that they love. The perfect example of that is America's Got Talent. It's a dream come true. I mean, my kids grew up on it. And now they come down to the set and they're like, Dad, like there's times when my daughter looked at me, she's like, I can't believe you're the host of this. And I was like, why not? Wait, why can't you? You know, she's like, but she was like, no, that's a compliment, Dad.
Yeah.
That's a compliment. Because she's so happy. When you're talking about that kind of thing, that's the move that I make, is really just getting the approval from my family about what my next project's gonna be.
You mentioned America's Got Talent, so Pokemon often have a lot of hidden abilities. What are some of the favorite abilities you've seen from your guests, and do you have any hidden abilities yourself?
We had an amazing ballerina, and she would walk up the steps on her toes on top of wine bottles, and as they shivered, there's no end to human ability, you know what I mean? Now for me, a lot of people may not know this, but I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I paint, I draw. This is why I love artwork. I love the fantasy world that Pokemon is in because it just draws me. The colors, the sound. If I was a younger kid, I'd probably be creating new monsters every day.
You got me on the ropes a little bit, but I do think I have some moves here in my back pocket that could maybe get me out of this jam.
Okay, have you seen some really wild comebacks?
Oh yeah, that's what's great about the game of Pokemon. Some decks are built off of comebacks.
Wow.
They want to play from behind. I'm going to play down another Hoot Hoot so we can get my bench back up to full 8. I'm going to play a Knocked Owl. So I'm going to grab the Glass Trumpet and the Ace Spec card Prime Catcher. So I am going to use my Glass Trumpet. Glass Trumpet allows me to select 2 of my Pokemon and use 2 energies from my discard pile and attach it to them. And then I'm going to attach my Lightning energy and my Grass energy and attach it to my other Terapagos. I will then attach a Grass energy from my hand to my Terapagos, and then I'm going to use my Prime Catcher. Ooh. Let's see.
Now you're in my deck.
I'm a little.
Now you're in my side.
I have some options. So I am going to go ahead and grab up one of your Ogre Pawns.
Okay.
Let's put up this guy right
there
here.
There you are.
So
I don't like it. It feels so horrible. Ow. This is painful.
With Terapagos, I can now do 240 damage, use Unified Beatdown, and knock out your Teal Mask.
Oh my goodness, this is, whoa! And now I know what you mean by a comeback.
Yeah.
And you got your 2 prize cards.
I got my 2 prize cards. I'm back in this.
Yes, absolutely.
But your field is still very scary. Yeah, I pass it on to you. So this will go into your discard pile.
Yes, I'm going to put this Applin up. All right, let's try this again. And I have a rare candy.
Oh,
bam,
okay.
Bam.
Just,
rare candy right
item.
Here, and I get to evolve my Applin into a Hydrapple.
Perfect.
There we are. I do have Professor's Research. 6, 7.
All right.
And I have energy. Oh my God, there we go. Bam.
Add that to your
right there. I need to heal. I feel it. I feel a little sore in my arm. I need to heal my Hydrapple.
Awesome.
Bug catching set right there.
All right, that's really great for this deck. It allows you to look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and you can take some grass energy cards you find there, and any grass Pokemon you find there.
7, I get to look, and I have some energy. That's it. Oh yes, I remember this. That's all I have.
All right, no worries. That's still great. So you'll shuffle that back into your deck.
Shuffle it in. But I do have another basic.
Perfect. Oh, Mew.
Boom.
Mew is really great as well.
That's awesome.
But you do have your Hydrapple EX fully powered up, and with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 energy, you have more than enough to knock out my Terapagos EX. So,
Alison, I am going to attack.
You will knock out my second Terapagos cards.
2 prize cards.
And
bam.
I am really on
these are
the
gonna come in
ropes
handy.
here.
Bam. Oh, and there's more energy.
Terry, you're in a really great position right now. I'm on the ropes. I'm feeling a lot of fear. So I have to ask, you've openly discussed facing your fears, especially in your book, Manhood. What piece of advice would you like to share with the audience about what you've learned when it comes to overcoming fear?
Wow, this is good. This is that's a great question. I learned that fear and excitement feel exactly the same. But when you recognize things as fear, you tend to go down and shrink. But when you recognize that same feeling as excitement, you go forward and you grow. That feeling of fear means it's something I want. It means I'm going for what I want. You feel it in your stomach, you got butterflies, but wait a minute. The butterflies don't mean things are going down, they mean you're excited because what you want is near. And so don't resist it, go into it, and you'll find that's the magic. And every time you do that, you get stronger and stronger and stronger. It's like adding energy cards to yourself.
I love that.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Terry. That was an amazing answer and definitely helpful advice in the situation I find myself in now. I'll be honest with you, I have boss in hand, but I've run the math. You have just done such an amazing job of piloting this deck and getting your board set. Even if I did bring up one of your Pokemon to knock him out, I'm pretty sure you still have game on board. So...
Yes! Yes! Oh, I love the effect. Look at this.
Go ahead and...
Syrup Storm attack!
Oh, you are a worthy opponent, Terry, and you are the winner.
Oh, I love it, Oh. I'm going to take my prize cards right now.
Those are your final 2 prize cards.
Bam! And bam! It's nice and clean. I love this. Oh my goodness.
You played so well, Terry. This is such a fun deck, and you piloted it to perfection.
Thank you.
As the winner of today's game, we have something special, a little tradition we're starting here in the Stellar Crown Showdown. In honor of my favorite trainer card, Arvin, you get to take home the fabled Geek and Sundry Golden Victory Sandwich.
Oh my goodness, it's actually golden.
I mean, it's much nicer than my regular sandwich, but it is a testament of your Pokemon prowess and strategic skills.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, Terry.
I get the gold bread.
It is edible. It is edible.
Oh, okay, well.
Well, thank you so much again, Terry. It has been an absolute blast playing with you today. And to all our viewers out there, thank you for watching this epic first episode of the Stellar Crown Showdown. As a special thanks, we've got an exclusive promo code for Pokemon TCG Live to help you get started on your very own Pokemon journey. Just enter promo code Geek and Sundry Stellar on the Pokemon TCG Live app on Android, or head to Pokemon.com/redeem for iOS or Android now through October 5th to receive 3 digital Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown booster packs. That's promo code Geek and Sundry Stellar on the Pokemon TCG Live app on Android, or head to Pokemon.com/redeem for iOS or Android now through October 5th to redeem your 3 Stellar Crown booster packs. Players must first create a TCG Live account to claim their booster packs. Full terms and conditions can be found in the YouTube description. While you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for even more epic Pokemon TCG battles right here on Geek and Sundry. Until next time, Pokemon fans.
Oh, thank you, Alison. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. What a great game.
I got a sandwich.